soaked it up. We made sure she's good and clean. You really just want to line, this upper edge. So it's like 1/8 of an inch below this lip. And you'll kind of see this line up front. This is really where you're starting. There's a line here where the other kit goes. It flops over this edge and goes here. So you kind of just go in front of that line. And then we'll look back here and kind of same thing. You want this about 1/8 of an inch from the top here as well. The soap slip solution, so just Johnson's Baby shampoo and water. We have all those mixing instructions come with the kits. So yeah, just washing out or squeegeeing out all that soapy water. Make sure there's nothing under that little panel. Okay, we're back. I actually changed mics here so I wouldn't have to yell at you. So if we had a sudden volume change, that's it. We got a new mic going. So I just tacked this top part up here, just soap. All I'm using right now is soap. So again, I just kind of 1/8 of an inch. Just want to make sure everything's even here. Kind of look at the gap on the handle here. If you're looking at the rear, it looks like you got about a 1/2 inch shy. And the reason is this kit on the back flops over about a 1/2 inch, so that's good. And then same up front. Really, the only thing you can use up front as a guide, again, is this kind of where you have this slanted panel here. This thing just kind of goes along there. It doesn't necessarily have to run equal with it, but it's runs right along top of it, a little short of it, a little over, not critical. So now what we're going to do is just go ahead and just start moving down. So we're going to go ahead and just move over this lip here. Make sure everything's wet. Again, I'm just using the soap mix right this minute. And yeah, so we're just going to start moving down. Making sure you're not leaving anything up on this edge, So you start up here, push over the edge. So you're not leaving any bubbles on that edge. And I'm using pretty good strokes. It's hard for me to explain when I say a moderate stroke. What does that mean? But you can, as you can see, I don't know if you can see how much the squeegee bends, but it should be bending a little bit. That's what gives you that extra, that weight. You don't want to be squeegeeing really hard over an edge on a corner, but on these flat spots, definitely. You don't want to leave liquid bubbles, air bubbles. That's probably one of the bigger issues with first-time installers is they don't squeegee hard enough, and it's all done, and they've got liquid patches and air bubbles and things. So make sure, everything's out of there, and you can look it over. Make sure and look at it in different angles. Different lighting, you'll see different things. So look it over. Again, right now we just have soap and water. So if you find a bubble, you can work it out. If you find a dog hair, a piece of dust, any of that, you can work that stuff out, or clean it out. So now that we get here down near the edge, we're going to use some alcohol anchor solution. Otherwise, what will happen if you squeegee these? The moisture underneath here wants to escape, and it'll make it to that edge, and literally it'll pop up like that. If you get like a liquid, I can put like water on the edge and it'll all start lifting because it'll start sucking that fluid up on the edge. So that's where the alcohol comes in. So the alcohol mix, when we spray it down there, that washes out the soap on that edge. Even though up in here I kind of want some soap. So where it's getting stretched, you want soap underneath, but where it's going to bite down here, you want the alcohol mix. Okay. Now we're going to just start back over here. Kind of whenever you have something going to a point, you want to finish with that point so you can add a little stretch. So we're going to start over here and just start working these down and over. And again, you want to start higher so that you know that you got everything, all the air, all the liquid, everything out of there. If you keep a dry towel handy too, then you can dry that edge as you go so it won't pop back up. If you find an area where the alcohol, because we've already sprayed alcohol, so sometimes you'll get where it might already tack down. You don't want to go over it to where you're wrinkling the stuff. Make sure and lift it, make sure it's wet under there. And as we're getting close to the edge, we're going to actually give it a little tension down here on the corner, which will help some of these things, you can almost pull some of those out a little bit. So I'm just going to give it a little tension so that everything kind of knows which way it's going here. Yeah, just squeegeeing everything towards that edge. And I'll give this one more little alcohol. Yeah, so I'm just kind of pulling it this way. Has a little ear almost. Just pulling that way. And that is it for that side piece. So it is as big as it is and as awkward as this saddlebag side looks. These are really not that bad of a piece to install. Now if we look over here, there's actually a little speck of dust under there. Or wax maybe from something, a little white speck. I don't like it. So we're just going to lift it up. Wash it out. If it's stubborn, you can use your squeegee. You want to make sure it's clean, and you could, wipe out the speck. Then go ahead and re-alcohol and squeegee it in. Okay, so the stuff at this point is when you want to look everything over. There's a speck right there. So let's go ahead and lift that one out. And right here, this was moisture's trying to escape there, little finger. Again, when it's dry, just a dry towel. If you get ones that are super stubborn, you're on some odd angle, just give it some time, or a heat gun. Really light heat gun, you don't ever want to melt this stuff. But just letting it dry for a few minutes will do wonders also.